Assalamu alaikum. In our last two lessons, we talked about finite and non-finite forms of verb in detail. In this video, we will talk about some aspects of the differences between finite and non-finite forms. In our last videos on finite and non-finite forms, I talked mainly on the finite and non-finite verbs in reference to tenses. But at the same time, it has got finite and non-finite forms have got some other aspects too, which can at the same time be useful for the students to understand the difference between finite and non-finite form. So let us talk about two such differences. If we go for a very typical definition of finite and non-finite form, then we can say that finite forms change according to tense, number and person of the subject, and non-finite forms never change according to tense, number and person of the subject. So let's talk about these two things. The first one is similarity with the verb form of a tense. So as you see, I am going. So am going is a present continuous tense, so that is why it is finite. But when I say I going to school, say met him, so going to school, and if you say that this going is not found, only going is not found in any tense, so it is not a tense, it does not indicate a tense. That's why it is non-finite. He has broken the glass, so we know that has and broken past participle is a present perfect tense. That's why it is finite. But if we say he found the glass broken, so this broken does not represent the verb form of any tense. Okay, so that's why it does not represent any tense, and that's why it is non-finite. Okay, agreement with the subject, number and person of the subject. For example, we say I go, he goes, and then we have, she has. So you see, go and goes, go changes into goes because of the number and person of the subject. And again we is as a first person plural, that's why we have, and she is third person singular, we have has. Okay, that's why it is finite, because have verb and go verb have changed according to the number and person of the subject. But I saw him going and I saw you going. Here going is done by him, and going, the action of going, is done by you. So we have him and you, but going does not change according to the number or person of the subject, whether it is a third person singular number or whether it's a second person. In the same way, I want you to go and I want him to go. Here to go does not change according to the number and person of the subject or the action doer of the action. So we can say that finite verb changes with the number and person of the subject. Non-finite verbs never change with the number and person of the subject. So thank you very much.